Do you have a good idea, or maybe two or three, and you're trying to get them off the ground and you just can't seem to get momentum because you don't know who to hire first or where to start or what to do next or even what to look for? If you are a subject matter expert, like a coach, an author, a speaker, a trainer, somebody who is creative and you're not sure what to do next, stay tuned. In this video, I'm going to share the 3 most common places I see people get stuck and how to get unstuck. Hi, my name is Andrea Reindl, and I am a visionary just like you. And I've worked with visionaries, so if you're a team member of a visionary, I got you too. On this channel, we are on a mission to help people with big ideas, make sure that those ideas are clear, and then make them real and help them grow. For over 15 years, I've worked with authors, subject matter experts like coaches and trainers and therapists and doctors, helping them get their ideas clear so that they can grow. And today, I'm going to share with you the 3 most common places I see people get stuck and what really holds them back or holds you back from getting the momentum that you want. See if this sounds familiar to you. You are an actual subject matter expert. You have lots of education. You have lots of experience. You've been doing what you've been doing for many years, and you have lots and lots of successful clients. So now you're ready to take your body of work out into the world. Maybe you're writing a book, or you have a course or a class, and you've beta tested it, or at least you have an idea for it, and you aren't sure where to start or why you're stuck or even who to hire. And if you're like a lot of my clients, you've probably done things like watched a lot of YouTube videos and maybe bought a few people's courses that promise to help you make it real, but it's still not happening and you're not sure where to start and where to go. Here's the 3 things I see people get stuck on all the time. Let's start with the first trap I see people fall into all the time. They think that the idea is enough. But look, the reality is ideas are easy, but execution takes strategy. This is especially true in the world of AI, where an AI program can spit you out an outline for a program in 60 seconds. All you need to do is ask it. But the truth is, if you are a real subject matter expert and you have years of expertise, you should not be leaning into AI to help you build your body of work. You should be taking what is uniquely your spin on the world and the work that you've done and put it into a brand and a message and a program that works for you. Building a digital business based on your idea and based on your expertise is the same as building a dream home. You need a plan, you need a blueprint, and you need to know what you're building. I have a client today who's a health coach, and she's selling a 2-week program to her clients for $997. She's killing it. But let me tell you, when she came to me last year, that is not where she started. She was a massive visionary, super great trainer, like awesome personal trainer. She knows tons of stuff about health. She had this big idea and she had no clue how to turn it into a business. So what we worked on is getting really, really clear about what was the transformation she brought to her clients and how was she going to offer it to them. And when she first started selling her 2-week program, she was selling it for $47. She sold her first couple people at $47, and then after 2 weeks, they upped to a 3-month package with her. So she went from $47 to $97 to $297. Along the way, she just worked her way up, knowing that if she could just get people to work with her for 2 weeks, she could sell them into 3 months of coaching with her. Now, here's the thing. She didn't have a strategy when she started. She just had the idea. And what I helped her create was a strategy to be able to know how to sell and how to deliver something consistent based on her vast subject matter knowledge. Now, a while ago, I got an email from her that literally said, 2 weeks, $997. Can you believe it? She's so jazzed that she's been able to raise her prices along the way because she's crystal clear about the value she brings to her clients as that kind of subject matter expert. So you see, while she had an idea, the real value was in her execution of that idea and in her implementation. And in order to do that, you need a strategy that includes, like I mentioned, usually a timeline, a budget, and a plan. Okay, the second trap I see people fall into all the time when they're trying to get their idea off the ground and make it real is they try to do it all themselves. And ultimately, this just creates overwhelm. So here's the thing. When you're a subject matter expert and you kind of want to switch your business into using your information and your knowledge to build your business, it's a whole different business than probably what you're used to. So what I see a lot of people do is they think they're just going to be able to do it all themselves. No problem. I'll film my videos and upload them and edit them and write my copy and do my branding and do a graphics and, make a logo and go use AI to help me get all the things done. Well, let me tell you, that almost never works. If you are a subject matter expert, you are probably best served doing the thing that you've been doing for a lot of years and letting people that are experts in their field do what they're supposed to do. You are probably not a good graphic designer or web developer or funnel planner or copywriter. None of that stuff is the job you should be doing. And so frequently I see people fall into this trap of, oh, it's easy, I'll just do it all myself. Well, look, people who build digital businesses are also subject matter experts at what they do best, which is build digital businesses. And you should be hiring those people to do the work that they're good at, especially if you want it done properly and well. Now, I know that right now AI is making it seem or look like all of this is really easy. I hear that sometimes, like, oh, it only takes 10 minutes to upload a video to YouTube. That's not exactly true. It takes a lot more than 10 minutes to upload it and then title it and put the SEO tags on it and all the things that need to be done to do it properly. It takes a lot more than 10 minutes. And frankly, you as a subject matter expert are better off spending your time working with clients, creating content and doing what you do best, and hiring other people to do what they do best. Do not let the overwhelm trap catch you in this do-it-all-yourself superhero mode. Just like building a house, which you probably wouldn't do by yourself, you should not build your digital business by yourself. Get the right help and services and make sure that you have the support that you need. And just like I said before, the bridge between an idea and making it real is making sure that you have a strategy in place and the right people at the right time doing the right job. Okay, the third trap I see people fall into all the time, and actually it's one of my favorites to help them fix, but I'm so sorry if you're here, is what I call the Franken model trap. And here's what I mean by that. A digital business is, yes, a business. And there are business models that are proven and that they work if you have an intellectual property-based business on your ideas. However, if you're trying to patch 2 or 3 different business models together, you have the dreaded Franken model. And in running one of those businesses is absolutely exhausting because you are literally trying to run 2 or 3 businesses at the same time with only one set of resources. So imagine you were building a house like I used in the first 2 examples, and you were trying to build a house for the top of the mountains and a cottage by the ocean. Those aren't the same houses with the same needs, and yet you're trying to put them all together in one house. It's a little bit of a mess, and it's really hard to run. The good news is this is a somewhat solvable thing. There's 3 basics to having a great business model instead of a Franken model. Number 1, you know how you make money. Number 2, you know what you're selling and who you're selling it to. And number 3, you have a really good system for attracting the right leads, nurturing those leads, converting those leads, and then delivering to them. It's not that hard to put a really great business model together around a digital business. It's just that most of the time we don't do it, and therefore we have the dreaded Franken model. When you have a well-designed business model, it isn't just about making money. It's about having a system that attracts and converts the right clients and creates consistent value that can grow. So again, just like the first 2, the bridge between having a Franken model and a great business model is making sure that you have an execution strategy in place, making sure that you have a plan, a timeline, a budget, and the right people to help you grow your digital business so you can get out of that feeling of being stuck and into the space of being unstuck and having momentum and helping the people you want to help and making the money you want to make. So there you have it, the 3 common mistakes that keep visionaries stuck on a pretty regular basis. Number 1, thinking the idea is enough. Number 2, thinking that you can do it all by yourself. And number 3, totally not having a business model and instead having a Franken model. Now, I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please be sure to subscribe to this channel. We would love to help you build a clear business so that you don't have any of these stucknesses going on in your life, and instead you've got momentum and you're helping the right people. If you do want help at all with getting unstuck, please be sure to reach out to us because that is what we do, help you get clear, make your business real, and then make it grow. Until next time, my name is Andrea. Make it a great day.